Hi Aries, hi. My name is Luciani. I'll be doing a love reading for you for June 2019. Guys, thank you so much for coming to this channel. Please subscribe if you haven't done so already. This energy is going to be for those who have Aries Sun, Moon, and Rising, or if you have Mars and Venus in Aries. If you don't know the information, you can click below. It's called Cafe Astrology and find out your planet placements. As I was shuffling and kind of pre-shuffling on your energy already, I just picked up balls. It takes it. What's the saying? It calls to be the balls. Seriously, and you guys are making decisions right now, going back and forth, and what makes sense. In your love life, I feel like some Aries just feel like the thrill is gone, and they're looking to like try to recapture something that just needs a new beginning, or someone just doesn't want to start a new beginning at all with something. It just feels like no passion is involved in it anymore, or that's something that's being worked on. But for the most part, I feel like you guys are like really more or less oriented into your like business structures, or some sort of security. That is the only thing right now is the decision making. But anyway, let's get into it. What other messages that you have for Aries Spirit? All right. So the first one that did come out is worth waiting for. Divine timing is at work in your love life. We have chemistry here. There's a strong magnetic attraction here. And we have codependency. Addictions are affecting your romantic life. All right. I definitely feel like if you guys are single, if this is applying, you guys single, really be aware of anything that you feel like is addictions to things that really feel like a magnetic attraction to others, but creating something that really needs divine timing. And watch out for anything that can kind of impede on that. Or this is vice versa, someone that you just meet and you have like such a deep connection with them. It's just so magnetic. It's awesome. I feel like just really take your time with this and let this manifest how it's going to play out, and really watch out for any codependent behaviors that this individual have. If you guys are ever in a committed relationship, I feel like you guys are looking to really rekindle something. Something could have really caused you guys to really depend on each other and not really create self-sufficiency or some sort of independence. That again, that divine timing really truly feels like things are going to be more established between you guys and on an attraction, and when we, I guess, take responsibility of our own lives and not really fully depend on the other person is what I'm getting. But let's clarify these. Aries in their love for June 2019. Some of you guys have really decent connections with the person that you're in love with. You guys really just through divine time and meet up and been together, and you guys do have an addiction to each other. I'm feeling like this level of addiction to each other. Just because it's so magnetic. Or somebody, if you guys are in separated connections and you had that kind of connection with somebody, I think that divine timing brings this person back. This is just for Aries Spirit. 2019. 2019. Messages that you have for Aries spirit. Wow. Okay. Okay. I might have to clarify these too, but I feel like this connection that you guys, there's some sort of soul message here. I do feel like someone's just really unyielding, and it's just a lot of chaos, a lot of riots, a lot of narcissism, and you guys really are looking to collab and work hard together and learn each other and master each other. But there's this level of defeat to the point where getting a divorce might be the successful move, or someone doesn't necessarily do that when things need to be crumbling down, when in fact it doesn't happen, and we stay there for maybe the attention that we receive from it. Divine intervention comes in actually, and this yeah, it turns into like why I was not prepared for that, and I am completely thrown off target. That's for some Aries. Just to start the reading off, I feel like in June, someone is coming in really deeply hurt in June, just really deeply hurt. And with two queens here, someone either had literally two people, two women, literally, and someone is just feeling like a level of fairness, a level of giving and receiving. But at the top, it just seems like someone just feels very betrayed and hurt. I'm feeling betrayed, hurt, and like they put their heart down. I feel like this person had a guard up. They were very conscious and perceptive of choosing this bottom energy, and it just seemed like I put my heart guard down, and it yielded an unsuccessful connection. It yielded problems in the connection. It yielded betrayal that occurred, and all of that stuff or whatever. And it's just like a danger of a relationship break-in because of the betrayal that could have happened, or there's just a possibility of making a wrong decision. And I feel like that's what this person feels like they've done because of something that just feels like a loss here. On the bottom, somebody's just really narrow-minded. They're only looking at something only one way. And I see heavy Libra energy down here. So you can have Libra in your chart, or you could deal with someone who has Libra in their particular chart, or someone's just embodying this energy where they're just totally unfucking just. They're cutthroat. They don't really listen to other people's perceptions. This top energy, I feel like, tries to make strides to communicate with this person. And this person on the bottom, they believe that they're being fair. They believe that this is a two-way street. But they're coming from a place of pessimism. And that pessimism has a lot to do with their decision making, their severity and behavior. They're just too much to deal with. I feel like when they don't get their way, and it's like they want a new beginning with this top energy of feeling like this top energy just feels betrayed and hurt. And they're just at this point where, what do I do? Like, is this in danger of falling apart? And this bottom energy is like, well, we could start anew. Or this bottom energy literally left and start something new with someone else. I'll clarify. their inability. Let me just clarify one more here. Oh my God, this bottom energy just they coming from a very pessimistic, doubtful, incapable energy. It's like they want this new cup of love, but at the end of the day, they're just so pessimistic about life, and they really have this feeling like they can't do two things at once, so they stick to one thing. But this one thing is kind of very needing some uh, needing some updating in terms of how they perceive things. It's very narrow-minded, and again, I feel a heavy level of pessimism, and in addition to that, they're not really going after their dreams. Their inner desires aren't being fulfilled at all, at all. And it's like, since their emotions aren't being fulfilled in a way that they need them to, their inability to like step out and really find love at the same time is here. And I feel like this top energy is just so hurt by this bottom energy. Yeah, I see a King of Swords, so I see a perfect pair here. I feel, yeah, oh my God. This is crazy. I feel like this top energy just, I feel like both of you guys, and that's where the codependency is coming from. I feel like both of you guys are so unhappy, but you just refuse to leave each other. This bottom partner just feels very negative. And not negative, but they don't have any hope for things because, I don't know, something was an injustice to them, something that felt unjustified that created this like pessimism. And I really believe that they really want this give and take out of a connection with the partner up top, but the partner up top just feels betrayed. You know? There's a lot of feminine energy here. So with I see two queens and one king. So there's this level of people having two people at the same time, and they love each one of them very equally. But it just seems like the inability to leave one behind, and there's the betrayal that's stemming out of that, or there's this energy where this person really on the bottom believe that they're really fair and give and take, but their mental space, how they make decisions, how they perceive life, and it's like they're creating bad karma just because of the negative outlook that they have on life. They don't have any optimism or hopeful expectations. They already see it as the worst case scenario, and really creating that kind of life for themselves. Also feel like there's a level of narrow-mindedness just due to the fact that they're very hypocritical. I feel like they feel like they're very fair, they're very nurturing, they're very loving. They offer this beautiful cup of love. But at the very same time, they're very pessimistic, they're incapable. They believe that they feel like they're incapable, narrow-minded. I don't feel like they really truly listen to this top partner. And this top partner is really, I feel like, either tried to really get clarity on why this is, but they're at this point where they're very, I feel like some of you guys are trying to look maybe for counseling or some wisdom to really replenish this connection that feels like it's on a downhill, because it is this like shame or some sort of embarrassment that's attached to this connection. But I feel like you guys are really, through divine timing, trying to create this new path of love for each other. I don't necessarily see it here in June. I feel like this is like a continuing thing until you guys, through divine timing, literally, I'm so happy I remembered that was over there. Yeah, this feels like divine timing is going to play here. You guys have a lot of great, beautiful connections together here. But there is this level of codependency that's really affecting this union. Look, forgiveness coming out. I feel like you guys are in a place of deep, deep forgiveness. And you might be seeing like a teacher, a counselor. Someone is here to really like help this connection be replenished to this Ace of Cups. This bottom energy just feels like they're not happy if they moved on from you, top partner, or they stay in it. Wow, so we have Lovers. Yes, we have Lovers. And we have Grounding. So, and I didn't even mean to pick out 4, but I did. There's this love union that you guys have, or you guys have to really work at the soul level for this forgiveness. Someone has to work at the soul level and ground themselves in a way that they can forgive. They can forgive things that just feel unjustified in their life, or reclaiming good karma, rebalancing themselves, because I feel like their energy is regenerating like a boomerang effect. Whatever they're projecting is what they keep receiving, and it's just creating this continuum of just unhappiness here on this bottom state. And they really have to learn at a soul level, and through their own teachings, through their own, finding a teacher if they can't, to learn. And I feel like the base level is just to forgive themselves, forgive others, and ground themselves in a way that they're secure no matter what has happened throughout them. I feel like the mistakes of what people has bestowed on them, or things that just felt unjustified, created this ungrounding state to the point where they felt like they couldn't really forgive themselves and others. And it's like they have to do that work at a soul level. I feel like this top level has codependency here that's established, that we really are looking to forgive ourselves and teach us what is it that we're really seeking out of a partner, and being very clear and cutting things out that really are just dwindling at the coattails, because it's really truly imprisoning us. It's keeping us in bondage, a bondage that we just do not feel comfortable in. Yeah, I think that's it. I feel like at the end of the day, you guys can really truly heal this if you just forgive each other and really find a counseling within if it's yourself, or this is just you guys just finding counseling outside of the connection, and just really working on these issues together, and reclaiming that chemistry that you guys do have for each other. Or this is just an energy where the bottom just left. They had chemistry elsewhere. And I feel like this top energy was left asked out. And it's just keeping them up at night. And it's this time to really know that your soul is needed here. Grounding yourself is needed. Your soul needs its attention to really truly heal and process this thing. But anyway, guys, that was a general reading. Thank you so much for coming here. I appreciate your energy, and I'll talk to you guys soon. Bye.